Hi Aquarius, welcome to Red Flora Tarot. This is Peggy, and I am here to give you a quick reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and remember that this is a general reading. If it does not resonate with you, that's okay. Leave it. If it does, pick it up. You never know what's going to resonate in these readings and with who. There's so many energies out there. And my dear Aquarius, you are water, so you do flow. Time is also flowing. So just remember, maybe it doesn't resonate today, but you never know about tomorrow, right? So, Aquarius, my dear friends, what is your energy? What are you up to? Let's see. One more shuffle. We'll cut the cards and we'll have a reading for you. Also, if you subscribe, hit that little bell right next to the subscribe button and you'll get all my notifications when I post something, okay? All right, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Let's see what you've got going today. What is your energies? We've got Four of Wands in the reverse. Let's see. We've got the Moon crowning it in the upright. The Fool in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright. And the King of Pentacles in the upright. Whoa, Aquarius. You've got some heavy relationship stuff going on inside you right now. That's really cool. You know, anytime I get the King and the Queen in one reading, I do read that as a love relationship situation. Now, mind you, a relationship situation, it could be a relationship with yourself. But most generally speaking, even if it is with yourself, it's because you're thinking about someone else. They are both in the upright. They're both very grounded, very solid people. And they got there for a reason. They got to that throne for a reason. They're very, you know, very steadfast, very thoughtful, very mature people. And I don't mean necessarily in age, however, it can indicate age. But let's start first with the Four of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Wands in the upright obviously means, you know, you can see that if you haven't seen this card before. You know what it means. It's happy relationship. It's hearth and home. It's togetherness. It's all those wonderful, you know, American dream kind of thinking. But it's in the reverse, so perhaps there's been some home issues that are not going so well for this King and Queen, or this Queen and King. The funny thing, it is crowned by the Moon, so, you know, we do have that Taurus new moon on the 4th of May, and so that may be affecting your home life a little bit. Bringing some things, some emotions into play that you haven't addressed in that relationship, either within yourself or with the other person. I always look at the Moon. That is Pisces energy, so there's a lot of emotion going on there. The Fool in the reverse is telling me that perhaps within this relationship situation, you could have maybe taken a bit of a wrong turn. Perhaps something occurred that one of you or both of you felt like you weren't getting what you deserve out of the situation. There probably was something being withheld that may or may not, depending if it is an actual relationship. You know, actually, I'm looking at this, and it very well, because it's flanked by the Pentacles, and they are Pentacles, it very well may have something to do with money. That would not be unusual. It could be that there's a money shortage, or someone's spending money that they shouldn't, but that's going to come to light. And you guys are going to have to talk about that. Now, that also may mean that it could be a boss situation where the company's, going through some changes, and you are in a position to perhaps communicate about that stuff with your boss. If it is a relationship situation for you, you two just need to sit down. This is a really good time to do it. This is telling me that it's very affecting your home. It's very much affecting your home, and the fool who's this adventurous person that really maybe takes some chances that shouldn't, in this particular situation, perhaps should not have been taken. So it did affect your home life in some way. It may, like I say, it could be work that the monies, something didn't pan out. Maybe it was a project didn't go through, or a sale that didn't happen. Something happened that is going to affect you guys a little bit. You're very solid, though, based on the fact that they're right here backing each other. It's a very solid relationship, so I don't think it's going to be the end all and the be all of the relationship. There's some material, and it doesn't necessarily have to be cash money. It can be some other three-dimensional kind of situation that's affecting you. Whether it maybe a piece of equipment went out, maybe your car broke down, something along those lines that affected your home. Maybe something got flooded. There's a lot of water here, or there's a lot of water in the moon. I really look at this as being a fairly solid relationship that has been affected by something, a choice, or a occurrence that was less than desirable for the relationship, whether it be at work or at home. Aquarius, you're such a solid person. Aquarians generally are very thoughtful and very thought out in their actions. So it could have been just something that came out of left field, or that you could not have anticipated happening, because that's what happens with the moon. Again, I come back to, this is a very solid relationship. They are definitely backing each other, and so I don't think it's going to have the kind of effect on the home life that will break it up, or the job that will end it. It's just one of those situations where you're going to have to work through it, my dear Aquarians. I know you can do it. You know you can do it. Whatever it is, it's not huge. It's just something that needs to be worked out or dealt with at some level, and it looks like you two are pretty doggone good at backing each other, whether it's a boss-employee situation or a relationship situation. It's just something else, life kind of threw you a loop. So, and it may come with this new moon, by the way. So don't be surprised. Okay, Aquarius. Better to be prepared than not, my dear friends. And I think you're going to be just fine. It's just a little something. A little something happens sometimes. All right. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.